Because we've got this ultra funky CR-Z Mugen in this week, we thought we'd switch things up with the reviews and get in 4 young, enthusiastic presenters and try and get their views on whether they think this car has the cool factor. Let's see what they're saying. The Honda Civic Type R was a 17-year-old's wet dream. Now, it's been out of production for a couple of years now, but prepare yourselves because the volume level's about to be turned up to 11.
Do you really want to be seen in this, Adnan?
I don't know, it's got carbon fibre trimmings, a massive rear spoiler, and if anything, it's been given the Towie treatment with this orange grade spec. Some say it's also been vajazzled under the hood. Would you agree with that?
I'm not sure whether I agree with that entirely. I think that's possibly pigeonholing a good product too much.
Super sticky in the dry tyres. I mean, how are we going to cope in the wet today?
These aren't so much tyres as painted onto the alloys. I
true.
think out there, and it's pretty wet today, this is either going to go very well or we're going to need the NHS support at some point.
And this does have a cracking sound system in it. Is this the type of car you'd want to be blazing your tunes out?
I think Justin Bieber would sound really, really good in this car. It might kind of fit with your personality as well. You look a bit, I mean, you're cool, but I think you and Justin Bieber are kind of on the same.
I don't think your parents want you coming back in a body bag, do they?
Well, I've been very badly behaved of late, so we'll have to see. But no, we're going to take this nice and steady. There's now a supercharger on this engine. We've got around 200 horsepower, and we're going to be in the capable hands of this man, who I'm sure has never had any sort of mishap on a wet road.
I know the competition's going to see us coming with these LED lights fixed in down by the registration plate down here.
Around the roads of Surrey, it's not going to look ideal, but fortunately we're not in Staines. How do you feel about heading down Staines in this?
I think that I'm very ghetto, as you can see, and that's exactly my level.
Recaro racing seats. These are proper buckets that you'd find in a racing car.
There's a whole different world in here, and you actually feel like the arcade games come to life.
Get inside and then try and get out without looking like an absolute penis.
I'm just going to try it. And I've got quite big legs. Adnan, you're not so well endowed.
That was pretty tasteful, actually.
And there you go. Answer, I think it is possible. I think you've got to be in the right frame of mind to get in here and be seen in the driver's seat.
That's very true. At 200 horsepower under the hood, I think it's probably time we take it for a spin. What do you say?
Yeah, but don't tell anyone.
Just No, that's not good news. Oh no!
Good to go, all the best.
All right, thanks.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
See ya.
You had to actually call someone out to fix the car. You couldn't do it yourself.
Well, I can drive the
it's
cars.
It's a bit embarrassing though, don't you think?
I can drive the cars, but mechanically, I didn't
Okay.
study engineering.
Now, pedal-wise, seat-wise, comfort-wise, how's that working for
I'm
you?
feeling really comfortable. Like the Recaro seats are working an absolute treat.
There's no way you're coming out of it, is there?
Nice prom dress, you know. You wouldn't want to try and get out of these Ricardo seats.
No.
But once you're in them, they're comfy. They kind of conform to your body and they're fantastic.
You almost want to lean out the window and go, it's not stolen!
True.
Honest!
Yeah, because
It's got that look.
Well, a Honda that's finally got plenty of torque and can really punch through the gears, but also it's got this green angle to it. Who'd have thought that the hottest CR-Z you can buy, the successor to the Civic Type R, this flagship Honda that they're calling a road racer, is actually a hybrid.
You're good there, mate.
Yeah.
You just got to gas a cyclist, which I back you to do. Yeah, I think, oh, he just about managed it.
And that pickup,
That's
200
right.
horsepower from the supercharged engine.
Yeah, and you're
That is-
feeling it.
That is a ferocious power, and I mean,
And it's all coming down the triangular exhaust at the back.
I'm not going to tell you how fast I'm going, but let's just say it's fast.
Feel the acceleration immediately.
It does, you can do sport, economy and just normal as well.
Yeah, what we're doing now is sport, as you can probably
I'm
tell.
freaking out! Oh my god!
The noise out of that car, and it's still only a 1.5 litre engine. It's just.
And we've got to
boggles the mind.
remember, this is 50 kilos lighter than the standard CR-Z. I mean, 50 kilos is the same as having a live pig in the back.
And you feel every bump. I mean, this car is not soaking up any of the potholes around these roads of Chobham. It's sinking right into them. But you know what? I like that feeling of arse on hard tarmac. I mean, take that how you will.
You're not driving the Queen, are you? You're picking up your mate.
What's the radio
Listen to
like?
that exhaust note. Ooh. Why do you need a radio when you can listen to that?
People aren't going to go, oh, look at that person in that, whatever. They're going to go, what is that? So it might be a bit of a blessing in disguise, I think. I'm thinking for £23,000, if you want something a little bit different to your standard hot hatch, I think this is a really, really safe place to put your money. And because it's rare, your money will stay there. It's not going to be common and depreciate. I think this is probably a really good package.
Do you feel like a better driver?
I might not be a great driver, but this makes me feel like a damn good driver. And at the end of the day, I just want a car that will stroke my ego.
£23,000 is just a few grand more than the highest spec standard CR-Z.
But after a couple of months, I think you're going to start going to the local GP. I think the back pain's going to set in.
It is bumpy and it is noisy. And I think it's fine, like just for an hour or so. Long distance, I think that would grind on me.
I think it makes you feel like a better driver, and that's all a car like this has got to do.
This could work as a second car.
Yeah.
It'd be beautiful to have it in your garage, but at the end of the day, that is a luxury that few of us of this age can afford.
Looks like the cars are really lining up here in the car park, so maybe it's time to go out for another spin on the roads.
Yeah, but I'm driving this time because your Techers was poor.
Unbelievable techers on this end, so
You can't blame that one on the rain, mate. It was awful.
fight you for it.
Let's go.